Alright, so this is my apartment. Come on in. You can take your shoes off right here at the door. And feel free to make yourself comfortable at home. Here's the living room. And you can just rest down on the couch right there. I know this might feel a little weird to you, but trust me when I say this, you don't have to feel scared right now because I want to help you. And if I can, I will. So, if you don't mind me asking, would you like to talk through what got you there? At the bridge? If not, then that's okay. I'm here to listen. Alright. Alright. So, you found out your fiancé was cheating on you. And it was with your best friend. And then they proceeded to frame you for cheating on him. So they made it seem like that you dumped him and all your friends just left you to... just disregarded you like that? Really? Jeez. My gosh. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. So you later found out that your rent was about to be due and you haven't been able to find a proper job to be able to bring in the money to pay for it because your fiancé was the one paying for the rent. And you're about to be evicted. Well, I could definitely recommend you to some jobs that are around here. Some places that pay well and that could help you out. And if you... Alright. I know this is out of the blue, but here is something that I could propose to you. If you're not able to get your rent paid on time, then you can stay here with me for as long as you need until you're ready to get back on your feet. Of course, I'm more than willing to let you stay here. I mean, tonight, you can stay here all night. I'm about to start dinner, so you're free to eat. You can rest down here on the couch, and I will go prepare dinner. So I will be right back. I hope you like spaghetti and meatballs. Alright, here we are. Dinner is served. It's a little recipe that was given to me from my mom. I added some Parmesan cheese and some parsley on top of it. I hope you like it. This is good. Do you like it? First hot meal in a while? Really? Oh, jeez. I didn't think it was that bad. Well, let me tell you something. You're safe here. You have clean water here. You have food. You have a nice bed to sleep on. You can spend the night here. Get a good night's sleep. So, what else are you like? Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Tell me about yourself. What do you like to do? Drawing? Really? You an artist? Huh. Digital art. You know, my last girlfriend was into digital art. But, you know. Nah, don't worry about it. We ended up going our separate ways in the end. You took art classes in high school, really? And you're studying animation? Huh. It's a pretty interesting career type. It's a pretty difficult one as well, but I bet you could do it. I mean, I haven't seen any of your drawings, but I'd love to see them. They're at your apartment. Well, what do you say tomorrow you go and get your stuff and bring it here? I'd love to see what you've created. Me? Oh, well, I'm a writer, and I'm also a part-time voice actor. I work on small projects like advertisements, commercials, trying to get myself out there to maybe start working on some animated TV shows and everything. I've made some cameos in, you know, every other TV show, but I haven't gotten myself fully out there. Still in college. But I have been able to get enough money to be able to pay for, you know, rent and keep bills paid, food on the table. It's enough. But I would like to see what art pieces you've made. I'm sure they're amazing. But hey, listen to me. You don't have to worry about those bad memories resurfacing. If they do, you can come to me and I will talk with you, okay? You don't have to worry about anyone trying to hurt you here. You don't have to worry about anyone trying to make you look bad, because I know you're not a bad person. I know you're a good person. Oh, would you look at that? The rain is starting to get a little more heavy, but don't worry. You're safe here, and you're gonna get a good night's sleep here. You know that? Jeez. You devoured that pasta. It's alright. You feel free to go grab some seconds. I'm kind of full now. Oh, you're wondering where you can get the shower? Oh, follow me. Down that hall, and it's the first door on your right. There's also some towels in the closet right next to it, and there's a robe hanging on the back of the door, so if you want to wash your clothes along with the shower, then feel free to do so, and I will make sure that I do not peek. Trust me, do not worry about me. There is a lock on the door. And if you come down here, right next to the bathroom, here is the guest bedroom. You can stay here, and you can get a good night's sleep here. You can stay here as long as you need. Once you can get back on your feet, you can feel free to leave whenever you want. But until then, this is your safe haven. Alright? Help yourself. Oh hey, you're back. Wow, your hair looks really nice. Alright, come on. Here, I actually found some spare clothes from the clothes that I had left out. These are clean clothes that my sister had when she was spending a few days here. She forgot to take these clothes and I washed them for some reason. I had intentions on bringing them back, but you can try them on if you want. And if they fit you, guess they're yours now. Hey, it's her loss. She left it here. It's now mine. But if it suits you, then it is now yours. You can go change in the guest bedroom, and you can bring your old clothes, and I'll go ahead and run them through the washer. Wow. They actually fit you. Huh, I'm impressed. Well, let me just take your old clothes and I'll run them through the washer. Go ahead and get comfortable in the couch and you can turn on the TV, watch whatever you want. Yeah, alright. It's, running through the washer now. So, anything else you want to talk about? I noticed you didn't turn on the TV. You want to get to know me? Sure, okay. What's up? You want to know why I stopped you? I barely even know you and I'm giving you this hospitality. Well, of course I am. It's the right thing to do, you know? Well, one of the main reasons why I chose to stop you is one, you were someone who clearly needed help, and I wanted to help you. So, I went ahead and talked you down. I didn't want you to make a mistake that you would definitely regret once you make it. And plus, I've been in the same situation that you're in. I know how difficult it is. I know how horrifying and how dark and really scary it is. I'm more than willing to tell my story if you're willing to listen. Alright, it all started when, it happened last year, actually. My ex-girlfriend and I were having a bit of a falling out, and, her and I had been together for about 4 years. I was planning to marry her, bought her a ring and everything. Then I come home one day and I find that she has been cheating on me with one of my best friends. Turns out she had been doing it for a year and a half. And, she, said that she didn't love me anymore. And that I have to leave. So I took everything I owned and I left. Worst part is that my friends all thought I cheated on her. Only 2 friends who knew her sided with me and saw through her bullshit. And those friends I'm still friends with today. But the others, they sided with her. They thought that I was lying and that I cheated on her. And, I was so broken, I was so depressed, and I felt like that I had nothing left. And then I'm not even gonna lie to you. I contemplated on taking my own life. I really thought about doing it. I I was thinking about going to the local gun shop, and then with the rest of my savings, I was going to ask if I could take a test run with one of their best guns. And while I was at the shooting range, I planned on blowing my brains out. I even had a note written and everything. I was ready to do it. But I guess what stopped me was how close I was to my birthday. So I gave it one more shot. And I'm glad I did that because I saw how many people still cared about me. My mom, my dad, my sister, my older brother, my two best friends, some childhood friends, heck, some cousins from my family all came to celebrate with me. And after that day, I took my note and I shredded it. I threw it away. And I never looked back. I realized that there's more to life than just one girl. So when I saw you at the bridge, I knew I had to stop you, and I knew I had to help you because I didn't want you to make the same mistake that I almost did. When I saw you at the bridge, I saw you as someone who clearly needed help. And when I found out why you were there, I knew exactly how I could help you. So I offered you to come here, and here we are. I'm fine. Huh? Thanks. I kinda needed a hug. And I will do the same for you. Come here. Just know that you are safe here, and you can stay here as long as you need. I'll be more than willing to help you out in any situation that you need help with. Don't be afraid to come talking to me, okay? Because your friend is here, and he is willing to do whatever he can to help you feel better. Alright, I think you and I should get some shut-eye. I can see that you haven't had a proper good night's sleep. So... Huh? Oh, wait. What? You're asking me if we can... cuddle? It's because you're so used to being close to someone when you sleep that it feels weird when you can't sleep with someone. Alright. Okay. I'll do it only this one time, okay? Because I don't want to run into anything so quickly, and I don't want you to think that I can be a rebound. You and I just met. And if you're wanting to go there, I think it's best we take things slow. And just get to know each other first before we jump straight into anything, because the last time I did that, it ended horribly. But I will cuddle with you this one time, okay? Come on. go. Wow. It's been a while since I've been so close to someone. Well, just know that if you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to comfort you, I'm right here. Don't you worry about any bad memories. Don't you worry about any nightmares, because I'm right here to help you feel better if you end up having them, okay? You're safe here. I hope you get a good night's sleep, okay? Good night. Sleep well. And tomorrow morning, I will cook you some breakfast. Good night. Sweet dreams.